I'm Pickle Rick!
Welcome in, everybody. It's your host with the most and the set of garlic toast. It's Batsy in the house. We are obviously not home. We've been on the road for the better part of like 7 days, something more than that. And we had a little bit of a mishap on the way home. My tire blew out. My front right tire blew out. You know what happens. Nothing we can really do about it. Nothing that we can really complain about too much. But I mean, basically, we are stranded for the next 24 hours. So I figured, hey, why not stream, right? I mean, that's what I want to do. That's what I do best. I mean, maybe I don't do it the best, but I definitely capture some people's imaginations. Speaking of capturing, we just got a new program called Nexus Clip. I'm always skeptical about these. Find your best clips. Don't look through everything. And it's like when it costs money. I mean, I'm the biggest skeptic when it comes to that kind of stuff. But for I think it was like $17 for the month for Canadian, and I think it's like $60 for the whole year. The thing literally will give you a rating based on your clip. You'll search for the clip points for you. You can choose your own as well, but it gives you a really good rating system. And we got like 5 or 6 new ones on TikTok, and for some reason, only a few got through on YouTube. But go check them out right now if you're watching. I think they're hilarious. I had a few old ones and a few ones from the recent streams. So tell me what you think. I'm liking my camera lighting and setup right now. It just hits me in just the right way, and I hope I'm sounding well too. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I will let you know Lumias are on. Okay, so like you can use the Lumia chat. That's all good. Mess with my screen if you want. We are playing a detective mode game called This Bed We Made. I figured, what was the... I had to think to myself, what is the kind of streaming that I want to do? Like, what is the streaming I think I would do great at? And what I enjoy, okay? I mean, I'm sorry for you guys, but this is what I do for enjoyment. This is my hobby. This is my recentering, okay? My recentering of everything. So, I feel like I kept on playing a lot of games based on statistics of like who's going to be watching, what times, and all this stuff. What are the most popular games and whatnot. that aren't oversaturated. And honestly, to date, that's all I've been doing. So then I thought to myself, after watching a few YouTube videos of research and whatnot, of what can I do to really make this more enjoyable for not just you guys, but also me, because then I have input. Um, I want to play the games that I want to play. I'm saying kiboshing to the whole statistics, Twitch tracker. You go to twitchtracker.com. You can type in like, your favorite streamer, see what they're streaming, what's getting good views. You can type in a game, see what the statistics are as far as like what time of day to stream, what where it's has it been doing well, what's the average viewer count, and all this stuff. There's so much research into be Twitch streamer, and I'm saying to heck with that. I want to stream games that I want to play, and this game I've wanted to play for a while. It looks interesting. I think it's very fitting since I'm in another hotel room. I can't escape them apparently. And I love murder mystery stuff. I mean, probably one of my favorite movies to date is the new version, not the older one, of Murder on the Orient Express. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on Disney Plus. It has a huge star-studded cast. And you got Michelle Pfeiffer, you got Johnny Depp, you got some other names coming to my mind. I forget her name. She played Rey on the Star Wars 7, 8, and 9. You got William Dafoe. I still laugh at that joke from How I Met Your Mother. Isn't it funny that, it's that his name sounds like a toad and a parrot having a conversation? William Dafoe! William Dafoe! Okay. I'm weird for that. I'm sorry. Anyway, we are going to get back into it right now. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller because I think overpowering my screen right now. There we go. Too much stuff to grab. Yeah, we're gonna just jump into the game. Thank you guys for just joining me and having fun with me on the stream. I really need it. The big I come to you again for request of financial aid. If you feel inclined, please drop a sub or gift a sub. Somebody else might like the stream, or just random that has dropped in here before. The cost of this tire blowout has been astronomical. Luckily, working as hard as I have, I've been able to, and also, well, not just me, but also for the generosity of my beautiful and amazing fiance, Natasha. I love you so much, as well as my brother. Thank you guys so much for all your help, for all your just being there for me. A lot of times we feel like we don't have a lot of people that are there for us. Also, shout out to TTV Mr. Winter. He was concerned. Well, he sent me well wishes for my trip, and then all of a sudden this happens. So I'm not blaming him. But I'm going to have some choice words for him later. Anyway, I'm talking too much. You're here to see some gaming. I'm here to play some games. Let's get to it, okay? All right. Dun, dun, dun. And like I said before, just so you guys know, I am running on a limited screen capacity. I can only see chat in Twitch. Okay, so if you're talking to me in TikTok, if you're talking to me on YouTube, which I'm streaming to both, just maybe sneak on over to Twitch, drop a follow, make a free account. It's totally worth it. A lot of fun streamers out there, like myself included. Anyway, let's get to the game. This bed we made. Get it? Made, as in because she's a maid. It's not just, funny on one level, but multiples. Oh, we got some dead air. Come on. You can load. This game should be stuttering. The internet at this place is a lot better than others. Not to mention, I've cleaned up everything on the computer so that it will run faster. I'm just hoping that I don't have too many complications. Let's see here. Liked my post. Mr. Winter. He's so great. Love that guy. Okay, this borderless. Video quality preset. Let's go ultra. No, go high. I think that's a good setting. This bed we made. Okay, that's a missed opportunity right there, okay? She's a maid. Why wouldn't you spell it this bed we...
One eternity later.
I'm sorry, okay? Steak, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give more to you guys on a stream. They should have spelt it M-A-I-D. She's a maid. This bed we made. Double entendre, you know, all that stuff. How you doing, Steak? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I am just going to play a nice, relaxing murder mystery game while I'm stranded because I have a blown out tire. You good? Yeah, you good, you? I could be better. The game takes account of all your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and fates of others around you. Oh, I love these kinds of games. Because there's no, like, one set ending. Proceed with caution. My tire blew out on my trip back home, so I've been stranded for 2 days in a town I don't even know the name of. Oh. She looks like that girl from,
Now, miss, let's keep moving.
you know the princess from, the live-action, Prince of Persia movie? Or she's also the lead in Hansel and Gretel next to Jeremy Reiner. I can't remember her name, though. But I think she was in a James Bond movie, too, but she died. Which was, you know... Oh, yeah, she was in Quantum of Solace. That movie, I'm sorry. Extra hard R. It is, Steak, and I thank you very much for your sympathy. I was making a joke at the beginning of the stream, saying, I'm coming to you now again for financial aid. Like that. What's his name? The guy... The bald guy in the winter with the mitts, he's like, I'm coming to you again for some financial aid. No, it's not going to be. Oh. Why can I not move past this? That's weird. That is really weird. Am I supposed to, like, press a button or something? Like, I'm so confused.
Here we are.
Okay. All that to just walk into a chair room?
Good luck.
Oh my goodness, he looks like that guy from the Stonks, you know, like it's like
It's all yours, sir.
you know what I'm talking about.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see.
Tremblay.
21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet.
Not
I
yet.
live with my mother.
That's very
She's
confident.
sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No, it's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh, it's a flashback.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étreignent.
Hey, that looks like my room.
En saison qui les enchaîne dans un tourbillon de vraie bohème, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour.
Again, missed opportunity. Should be made. M-A-I-D.
J'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
I'm gonna make the bed. Oh, what a bunch of messy people. Look at this. Look how easy this is to make your bed, and you can't even do that.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
You know, back in the days when you could actually smoke in your hotel room, What? What kind of hotel room puts mangled teddy bears?
I'm guessing you've seen better days.
That
You're
is
obviously
so
still important
weird.
to someone.
Oh, maybe it's somebody that already is staying here. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
That'd be weird if you have teddy bears and you're just for a business trip. Also,
That's
2
a
game
lot of money.
recommendations.
Oh, just what did you get yourself involved in?
You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we spent in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're a practical family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible, letting you know that you're down to your last chance. That $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience is worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generate down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. That's okay. Toggle. Oh, you can toggle it. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's well put. Hey. Also, 2 game recommendations. A zombie survival game called Unturned Free, and a puzzle game called Escape Memoirs. I'm gonna write that down. I don't have a pen. I'll make sure to come back to that, because I've actually seen some of my friends play Unturned, and I was like, what is that? I looked it up, and I thought it was like it looks like worse graphics than Roblox. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it's the wrong one. I'm gonna put that away. Ooh, another paper. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Napleson, regretfully, as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically on amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Okay, so whoever's staying here has a lot of financial problems, obviously. Le Petit Régal. Okay, this is something that bothers me. No, that's right. You've probably seen me and Smithy and him play it. Oh, probably. This is Steak. That's right. I keep forgetting. This is Zayden, right? It's a very good game with friends. Well, I'll definitely play it. I mean, I have a lot of time on my hands. I don't get out of here until tomorrow. So I'll be streaming pretty much all night and all day today. But look at this. Look at the prices on this thing. Eggs, Benedict, bacon, sausage, or ham. $1.80. This is what the prices were for food back in, like, this is the 1950s. So, like, 70 years ago, $1.80. You couldn't get an Eggs Benedict breakfast. All breakfast orders served with coffee and toast. You couldn't get a breakfast like that for under $25, $30 nowadays. Yeah, damn is right. Damn is right, Zayden. I'm just gonna call you by your real name. Okay, Steak. The salmon and tuna fish with French fries, $1.80. Like, look at this. Dinner. Broiled lobster tails are $5.50. A New York sirloin steak or prime rib under $6. Come on. Inflation ain't like worth. Oh, anyway, I'm just gonna put that away. I'll get too frustrated. Okay, let's see. Let's open these. Nothing there. Did she crouch? My crouch. All right. I like how, I wonder if real maids do this. This is why I keep everything in my suitcase and I keep it closed. Need the. Oh, apparently I need the pillow. Oh yeah, to fluff it. Place the pillow. Yeah, clean that. What the hell is that? That's a lot of soot. We do a good job here. We do a good job here. We are the best cleaners.
Good enough.
You're good enough. Yep. You know what's funny is that in the hotel I was working at, they also include the Mormon Bible as well, along with that one. Acknowledgement of debt. Let's see. 1958. Entered an agreement with Mayhew and blank. Something Mayhew. Initial amount 1,500. Amount overdue 3,500. Jeez. Where this Mayhew is. They need to stop taking some loans and start paying some stuff off. Okay, we've inspected most of this area. Clean. I want to clean it. Let me clean. Let's see. Oh. So, who makes it? Scrub it clean. Scrub that. Yep. Get it nice and clean. Our customers deserve the best. All over.
And voila. Good as new.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We clean the toilets. Oh, I wanted to scrub the toilet. Why is this not saying to clean, but I can't clean it? Do I need to collect something? Like, maybe. Press and hold to confirm exit. Oh, a safe. Please clean the room. Not disturb. Haha. Okay, the seafood is the same price in Maine, but then again, we're a state that's a popular for seafood. Yeah, but you have it like a lot of it. You know, like there's a big difference. Oh, do we have to clean the fireplace? I think I've cleaned everything except that mirror, but for some reason it just won't let me. Okay, well, if I get dinged for that, that's not my fault. We're gonna leave. 504 Mayhew owes a lot of money.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
I'm sorry, what kind of bitches do that right in front of you?
He was wearing the same clothes.
I don't get that.
Overreacting. This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
Now I realize I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
Doc is in love with Wendy. She left her keys. She left her keys. Ain't good. Press Q to
Let's
hear
see
her
what
thoughts.
Beth wanted to talk about.
Oh, so Q's more like a...
Tempting, but every penny... now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Oh, there's always a good time. Oh, it must be Valentine's Day. Okay. Anything new in the paper? 19 arrested in that raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in the early Saturday raid at Maids Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel Lillebate, is a known hangout for sex deviants. Okay. Oh, wow. Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Gillibalt says he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, he said. It is everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Lieutenant Gubalt also promised an investigation would be opened in Lillebate, who already has a criminal record to his name. Major snowstorm. Shop owners against new mental hospital. So there's a mental hospital supposed to be opening next door to us. So that's something. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with the mayor, Sarto Fournier, last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of the Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are lunatics next door? He said. What is the charge? Another bloody Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outrement resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shouts from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 35-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. Does your personal hygiene worry you? No, it does not. All right. So we've updated ourselves as far as stories.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball.
Well, I guess it's her problem. I hope they die first. They probably won't.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
You said you needed me?
Oh, straight to business then.
Sorry.
Not a
it's just
gossiper.
a busy day.
I get it.
No gossip
It's
out
been
of me,
non-stop
bitch.
for me this morning too. Wanna guess why I summoned you here?
Did you see a mouse? Oh, I like that there's no timer, so I can actually choose, like, what to say. That's actually really good. I like that a lot. Because when you're under a timer, you feel so constrained on, like, oh, I gotta make a quick decision, but it's not necessarily the decision you wanted to make. So, I like that. I like that. You know what actually would be really good? Is whoever buys a sub gets to decide the decisions for like the next 5 conversations. That would be pretty fun. But let's see, something to clean.
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
A mop. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, open a journal. Okay, okay. Beth's banter. Okay, so this keeps notes of people. Haunted hotel. Some days I'm convinced the Claritin is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there have been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a loud bang behind me. Like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Like just imagining things. Trouble in Paradise, that's about Jacques and Wendy. Best banter, what we just had. And now we have... This is so cool, character study. I love this. It's like Clue, only like instead of being the butler or the, like whatever, you're the maid, which is fine. We have a mom. Okay, what's our family? Okay, let's read up on this. Sorry, chat. I need to get like immersed into this. Mom always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom's bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad left when I was 2 years old, haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Okay, estranged father, mother who can't work and has social anxiety. Bernard. Bernard is the Claritin's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. There have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. Stress is practically radiating off of him. Who you say? My guess, Beth in the back with a dildo in her. I need to read these comments before I read them out loud. Oh my god, you're gonna get me canceled. Obviously the dom of the friendship. No kidding. Okay, this is one of the girls, I think. Linda is the Claritin's governess, Bernard's second in command. And it's easy to see why she rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. Okay, so this isn't... Linda is not one of the girls that was talking shit about us, which is just a dick thing to do. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her... Made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Okay, so Linda might have some feelings for this Jacques. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together. They used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that this was all around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, and the bellboy, or Jacques, the bellboy. So Jacques is a bellboy, okay, to whom she's now happily engaged. Okay, so... Okay, but they're saying about breaking up. That was the last conversation we heard. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clariton's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. That warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? Doc. He looks like he should be playing tennis. I mean, that's just my... Goddamn, that jaw could cut diamonds. Yeah. Yo, blonde. Jock is one of the Clariton's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am. Barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells. And apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, even cracks jokes. I was so happy that he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Claritons' very own Janet and Tony. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. All right. I like how we're just reading all of this stuff. Journal shows progress in the story. Okay. Well, let's go check what's going on with this situation here.
My rag isn't gonna be enough for a mess like this. Better get a mop.
Yeah, she told me the mop was by the manager's office.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Heard it was a disaster. You know what? I want to know why you say that, Zayden, but I think I already know why you said that, so I'm not going to say it because I'm just thinking what you're thinking.
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell, so I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Okay. A nice guy. Something very odd, something gross. Something about you, Andrew. Go with odd. I don't want it to gross him out.
A few months ago, I found stacks of pennies in a room's toilet. Like, a lot of them.
What?
And when I got to the bed, the pillowcases were filled with pennies as well. I'm still not sure if that guest simply had a strange way of leaving a tip.
Maybe it was a penny robbery. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
He has a crush on her.
Having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What does he want?
He wants me to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
Oh, I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not. It's not like I have a choice anyway. With the renovation cost overruns, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't raise prices.
Have you tried calling Mr. Weston?
I have, but I haven't been able to get through to him. And anyway, the last thing I want is to look like a beggar.
It's not begging if the other party's getting something in return. I'm sure the sales at Weston's have gone up since the partnership.
I don't know. I feel like he's been avoiding my calls lately.
You look so tense today.
Oh, that's because I am. I've had this pain in my shoulder. Right here. Ever since I woke up this morning.
Let me have a look at it. Abe says I can get rid of even the toughest knots.
Abe?
Abraham, sorry. Now, come here. Is that good?
A bit lower.
I'm curious how long it will go for as well, Zayden. Like, okay, let's not go into that category, but yeah, that could be possible. Are we just gonna hear grunting, or is this gonna get a little bow chicka bow wow?
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard. Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Okay, Andrew. Andrew is the concierge and receptionist for the Claritin. He's intelligent, professional, kind, and well-mannered, which easily makes him Bernard's favorite. But he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off on his latest errand or burying himself in a book. We haven't had a lot of chances to socialize at length. When we do, though, it always feels easy. Like talking to someone perfectly attuned to your wavelength. Maybe I should ask him for some book recommendations. It would be nice to have more reasons to talk to him. Oh, mutual crush. Let's go. And oops, so Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, who was once again complaining about Wendy. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal of it. He doesn't seem that kind to judge. Actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way. I hope I'll get a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense that there's a lot more to him than he willingly shows. The moans in the back. I know, I was just trying to read it all, and here he is. Oh, God. Just ridiculous. Okay, well, we'll let him have his groaning, I guess.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited. Uninvited Bobby. Got a mop. I always find this weird, you know, the hotels are always pristine, clean, everything like that. Then you walk into any one of these storage compartment areas and it's just filthy. Close. Good. Bobby made it very clear
yes,
he
we
doesn't
know Bobby.
like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Who else? We got Bobby. Bobby is the head chef in the Claritin's kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get just to enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long and you'll get an earful, or worse. I do not want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Also, he's a very... By the way, if you guys didn't know, because of the paper, but it's kind of a giveaway.
I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Kitchen staff. This is a Canadian game.
That sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Where's the service around here?
Of course.
Give me
We're all
service!
grateful that your employer chose the Clarington for his stay, but...
You are no good at your job.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Yeah. I guess we'll get to it. Bobby is definitely dirty. He's Norig. He's not a clean guy. Oh, he's definitely a guy who chops up people. It's very possible. Get that mop. Let's do it. Oh, I'm a pro. Oh, you gotta pick it up. That's
Ew.
what is this?
I better throw that away.
Wait a minute. It says something. What does it say? I see some lettering. Let's clean it. Scrub it. That's right.
A film roll. The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase.
Oh.
Probably should return it to him.
Or cycle through. Oh, cycle. Throw away. Pick up. I want to read it. There's got to be something in there. Guess I have to throw it away.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
There we go. Look at us. Ooh, chessboard. Definitely keep it. I'm keeping the film.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very
Does this help your phone call? Service, please!
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
To get that auto click thing on here, okay? Just have it clicking nonstop. All right, let's see here.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Okay. We got Ramsey. Must be his grandfather.
Sadly, he doesn't have a phone.
Spade,
He's a bit of an
Spade,
old-fashioned fella, if you know what I mean.
Spade,
Yes? Yes, certainly.
Wilson,
So first I
Patel,
suggest finding a nice little corner
Spade,
where you
505.
can kneel down, all right? Then
First
you
time
clasp
here.
your hands
Okay.
together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name,
lost
too.
it down. While cleaning
It's,
up the mess in the lobby, I found a roll of film around. I'm guessing whoever knocked it over the vase must dropped it. With Beth's help, maybe I can figure out who it belongs to and return it to their room. We usually keep lost items at the front desk, but bringing it back myself would take a few minutes out of my day.
I'm dead serious.
It might put
If
me in a few
anyone can
steps
make
closer
the
to Employee of the
snowstorm
Month.
end, it's him.
You know,
Said
every...
the guest was a Mr. Spade. The film roll probably belongs to him. I should be able to find his room in the logbook.
Yeah, why wouldn't anybody clean this? I'm just walking by with my mop. Jeez.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
Wait, can I clean this up? I want to clean it.
No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball.
Well, then let
Even
me...
if they did draw the short straw.
Well, then let me do it. I want to clean. Yeah, we need to
Where
go...
am I going? I need to get back to the logbook and find Mr. Spade's
I
room
already
number.
know where he is. I doubt that helps her. You're not wrong. I see. Oh, okay. So you actually have to interact with it. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, what a detail.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
This is so cool. I love detective stuff like this, like murder mystery stuff, but it's not like fast paced or anything like that. It's just like really taking your time. Plus, I'm hot as a maid, okay? Let's put that out there.
Hold it, please. Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
Andrew probably was going to slip on it. We saved Andrew's life. You're right. He is going to be the first to die.
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
A bucket of cocaine?
That British man I keep hearing about.
All the girls complain about, isn't he famous? Why does he need... Oh, it's snow. Yeah, okay. We call that Montreal snow, or as they like to call it... I have no idea what they call cocaine, so, I mean, why would I know that? It is! I thought that's the first thing that came to my mind. Why would he need snow? My biggest question. Isn't he famous? All the girls complain about him. Why does he need snow? That gives us knowledge of who he is, or why does he need the snow? Go with the snow is not really important, but I want to know.
He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Thanks to prolong the suspense. Booger sugar, nose candy, the white powder, party starter. You know, you saying that almost reminded me of that scene from Deadpool and Wolverine when Blind Al is like, do you like talking about cocaine? He's like, listen, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits. Do you want some devil's dandruff? They know all the slang terms. Horse bump. Do you want to build a snowman? All the other ones. Yes, I want to, but I can't. Oh, that was fun. Okay.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests, at least.
Imagine so. Same newspaper, we've already read all that. This.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately.
No,
it's weird that Bernard allows it.
Well, yeah, she's putting it as like sabotage for Wendy and Jacques in their relationship, making them think have second thoughts about taking the big dive. Yep. Partial. Wait, what does that say? I've done all these rooms. Ashy knees. The devil ashes. Oh god. Partial, complete, expect a big mess. X means probably nothing. Partial. Okay. That's my...
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids?
First rule.
Bernard seems to think
be invisible. Second rule. Be thorough. Third rule. Be careful. Partial cleaning. Clean mirror, toilet, and bath. Garbage can, throw away trash. Bathroom. So just the bedroom, bed. Okay. And the bathroom, a complete cleaning. Vacuum every floor, dust every surface, change bed sheets. Okay, well, that's what that means. Okay. Off to room 505. I felt bad bugging Beth while she was in the middle of an important phone call, but like always, she came through. Logbook says Mr. Spades is 505. I was just in the middle of taking care of the 5th floor before my break. I can return the film roll and get right back to my schedule. Andrew's mystery guest. I bumped into Andrew again in the elevator. From the sounds of it, the VIP guest is on the 6th floor, has him busy with all kinds of strange requests. I tried to press him for information, but all he gave me was this cryptic hint. I like to prolong suspense. I'm dying to know who it is. Andrew clearly knows how to keep it secret. Prolong the suspense. Now, this sounds to me like it could be an actor, more likely a director, because prolonging suspense is like somebody that specializes in like thrillers or horror films or anything like that. Just, you know, but I can't see it being anything other than that. And plus the fact that he's making very elaborate requests for like things that are just like ridiculous makes it sound like of a Hollywood notion. But I mean, I can't be like 100%. So I'm just gonna say that that is my first guess, that he is a director of some sort. Who is Eugene? Eugene is in charge of hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. He's friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. And help, he's happy to lend a hand. Since the renovation started, though, his usual good mood has lost some of its spark. You can see that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him. I just hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Okay, Eugene's the handyman. Get that? My list again. There's a big mess. Let's go clean those other rooms before we go into there. Oh no. Gotta go 505, then 506. Hey, is this the calm part of the game? I think so.
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today. I won't complain.
Fuck! God damn it, steak. Penny pops. Sugar frosted pops. Oh, gee.
You have a room order for a reason, Sophie.
Oh, so you have to do them in order. Okay, that makes sense. God.
Mr. Spade?
What a
Mr. Spade?
messy room. Is it weird that I'm actually excited to clean the rooms? That's a lot of film. Oh. Let's turn the bathroom into a red light room. Okay, for those who don't know, with film like that, you can't develop it in a room with regular lights. It will actually dry out the film. So once you take the pictures, it goes into what's called a red room. The red light doesn't harm the pictures, but you have to develop them in water. So you use like special chemicals, and then you have to like ink them and tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences.
What is this?
That... Okay. That doesn't show me, but that one does. So... And that one does. This goes... Okay, so she goes in. Is that me or is that someone else? No, that's some other maid. Can't tamper with it. Gotta be clean. Gotta make sure it's clean. Don't worry. I don't care if you have pictures of people. I'm here to clean toilets, and that's it. Oh, that would be freaky if you were cleaning the mirror, and as you cleaned it, like, a person, like, showed up behind you. Oh, God. That would suck. Get the garbage. I don't know why I turned the sink on, but your bathroom's clean. But Instam, oh, tightly closed, photographic fine-grained developer, mixed with an equal quantity of Instam fine-grained developer B. Yeah, you mix the two. This is a red light bulb. Let's keep cleaning. Or was that pictures of her?
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
We need Andrew's help. I mean, Beth is nice and whatnot, but
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew? Andrew?
I'm here. Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
Oh, Andrew.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
Oh yeah, because that's better.
I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
I could always throw them out.
Well, that's one way to deal with it, I guess. You said you found the pictures hanging over the bath, right? Were they still wet?
I wouldn't say wet, but a little damp, yeah.
Okay. So you must have developed them fairly recently.
What are you getting at?
Well, the pictures you found were left there to dry, but he could have developed more of them in an earlier batch. He wouldn't have left them in the bathroom, though. Probably stored them somewhere dry.
There's a safe here. Nope. I guess I could keep looking. We can snoop around, but we need to know if Andrew has any idea of how to open that safe.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
That would certainly be a good place to store pictures.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
Come on, Andrew. Come
Shoot.
through for us.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Uh-oh,
Yes.
she likes him.
Please keep this between us.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
I can trust Andrew. Don't trust bitches. They sell you out. Okay. Yes, I chose to trust Andrew. He is a nice guy, and we want him to survive.
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand your situation and I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Our staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me more. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. Okay. Great. Felix's shaving cream. Okay. Apparently that was a very...
I should bring that back to my cart.
Yes, you should. French English. Speaks mostly French.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
Something. Right? I am gonna check the safe, but we have to find the combination somewhere in the room first. It's a light. That's not really... Oh my. What is this? Is he a detective or a photographer? Detectives use these red string things to connect dots of, like, usually where there's been, like, crimes or something like that, how they're interconnected.
I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
Wait, is that the combination?
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look like numbers. Sort of.
2, 8. Like, I don't understand this. But there's something here, for sure.
X marks the spot. But there's no way this is just a treasure hunt.
Started here, walked all the way around, and up there in the lake. There's so much detail to this. Special occasion, wedding, funeral.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
Maybe. Boat tramways.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves.
Is he actually stocking this?
Are you there too?
A equals 2, B equals 8, L equals 6. Oh, were you... Wait. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. But
these look like numbers.
It's like
sort of
20 something, something ending with 2, 2, and then 20 something. But where's the cursor? That's the question. Why Harry's? Lots of burger places close to the hotel.
Harry's Diner too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Table 8, 2 persons.
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler.
Okay. Oh. T30. Okay. We got a lot of information from that.
Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Okay. Now we know his real name.
Lindsay. Did something happened between the two of you before she died?
It says, Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
You're playing music too loud, right to jail.
Geez,
Right
scared
away.
the crap
You're
out of
driving
me.
too fast,
That's my
jail.
schedule.
Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail.
Lobby boys. Always about the lobby boys.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Okay, but he likes it. I'm gonna just clean the room.
I hope you aren't eating those beans. Something tells me you won't be missing this.
Scam. Ham spread. It's not spam. It's scam.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Alright, let's continue. What was under the pillow?
Oh.
And they were roommates. One room, 2 women, and so many secrets. God. That's funny. She was alone in a town she barely knew, hundreds of miles away from home. She was desperate for comfort and found it in the arms of the most unexpected person. What first started as a normal friendship between 2 women soon blossomed into something much more passionate and disturbing. This is a tale of love, desire, like you have never read before. Out of her own experience, the author, working under a pseudonym, tears this curtain from one of the gravest threats to modern social morality, the strange love practices trapping unwary girls today, particularly in our larger cities. Wait, there was something there. Got like a book tab. I got can I open this? Turn object? No. It's not a whole lot they can do there. More coffee cups. Maybe there's something in these things. Got binoculars?
What do we have here?
That is a key. We can't pick it up just yet.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Mr. Spade, the present letter is to confirm the reception of your transfer request to room 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant your request. Thank you for your understanding. Please contact us should you have any other requests. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc, hotel manager. They were denied his request.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Lindsay's address. Infantry.
Could that be a reminder for the safe
Lindsay's
combination?
address. Infantry division. Year of hospital discharge. Okay. I almost want to write things down so I can get like better perspective. Lindsay's address. Infantry division, and then so Lindsay Army Hospital.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Still got his Bible in the drawer. Got socks on the radiator. That's how you dry things. Guess we'll make the bed while I'm here. I think the creep is taking pictures of me, but I may as well clean his room.
One more pillow, then you're good. Locked.
Ah, the key.
There has to be a key somewhere.
Well, that's Paul. 42. Okay, infantry no, that's the year.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital.
Date of discharge,
Looks like you left
57.
a long list of diagnoses.
Okay, so date of discharge. We know that the last number on the safe combination is. Here he left the hospital, so that's 57. Okay. It could be 42. 42. So, Lindsay's address, infantry division number 42. 4257. So right now we're at that point. We're going to put this key back. We don't want him to think that we actually looked through there. And we got the pillow. 99th Infantry Division. Okay, that's the one. That's the one.
99th Infantry Division. 99.
Oh wait, we should actually...
I don't think I'll need this again. Date of discharge, 1957. 57.
Yes? Answering?
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew.
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack.
When I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, but I did find a map.
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Me, I think. The map's marked at a couple of spots. They're all places I visited recently.
Jesus. Did you... have you found anything on him?
Spade is not his real name. The psychiatric hospital stuff, that be for something else, but we...
I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade must be an alias.
The Maltese Falcon!
The Mal what?
I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier. The Maltese Falcon. It's a book centered around a private investigator named Sam Spade.
Oh, you don't think Mr. Morgan's a PI too, do you?
Well, if he is, then he's not exactly being subtle about it. It's like being a spy and using James Bond as a pseudonym.
James who?
Never mind.
Oh my god.
It's from another book.
Book?
Did you find anything else?
He seems to have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, he did? Well, a lot of people do, really. More than you'd think. It's not that weird. What does he suffer from?
According to his file, insomnia, anxiety, memory loss.
He's probably been through some pretty traumatic events. So is that all you found, then?
I discovered an army picture taken in Belgium in 1944. I think he was in World War II.
That would certainly explain his symptoms. Imagine all the horrors he must have seen. Do you know which division he was in, by any chance?
The 99th Infantry, I think.
The Battle Babies.
The Battle Babies? That's a weird nickname.
That's because most of the soldiers in the 99th were inexperienced. Still, they fared well against the Germans. Got medals of honor and everything.
I think he may have pawned his Medal of Honor. I found a pawn shop slip in his room.
Really? He must have been in dire need of money then. Most veterans wouldn't part with their medals so easily.
Well, a room at the Clarington isn't exactly cheap.
Yeah, not anymore. I hope he'll be able to get it back. Did you, find anything else?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some work, but yes.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
I'm gonna hold on to the pillow in case he walks in. Okay, so we know that this one is the year he was discharged, which was 57. We know that this one is 99th. But what is...
I need to find some clues to decipher that code reminder.
What is the code? False alarm. Lindsay's address. We don't know. Tracked. Call from Andrew. Disturbing discovery. Something about Lindsay's mom. Address. The address that she said on a letter. That one.
Lindsay, did something happen between the two of you before she died?
Oh, Morgan. 34. That's it. 34. No.
Damn it. Come on, Sophie.
What are you talking about? That's it.
Address, division, year.
Oh, I got those two backwards. 99 and 57. Go. Let's go. What are you up to? He's got a gun. He's got a gun!
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
You.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here? That was taken in the lobby. That was taken in the lobby.
Arrived at the hotel room, not ready yet. Had to wait in the lobby. .245. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. Mem was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack, install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H. Have probably gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to,
M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant and ate a quick breakfast. Left the hotel to go into a taxi, tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. Found a pawn shop to get some money, but no idea where M and H went. Back in my room, I will have to kill time until M and H returns. Spotted M and H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. Found M and H eating at the hotel's restaurant. H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. M and H left the restaurant, probably returning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. Searched the trash, found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Took a coffee at Harry's Diner, showed picture of M and H to waitress. Waitress remembered them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Back in my room, tried mapping M and H's movements since their arrival in Montreal. Unable to sleep again, heard something exciting, room 507, but did not hear the elevator.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
Arrived at the hotel's restaurant for breakfast, left the hotel to go into a taxi, followed them to a place called Mount Royal. Went skating on a small frozen lake, fell on the ice whilst trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. Ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner's receipt. M and H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. Arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? No sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight we'll try find out who's sneaking out at night. Okay. Expect. Not really much I can do. These ones. I mean, there's not much I can do at all with this. We should close that.
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
I think it fell down. Don't forget to buy more film. This is key to the room. Yeah, why would I leave the door open? Can we just, like, explain that one, please? I want to take the pictures, but I don't know if that's what I should do. It seems like he's not after me. He's...
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
Alright, well, let's clean the pillow. Oh, just taking the trash stuff out. This. Oh, cigarettes. Can't throw those away. I think I...
M and H. Maybe Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Why would I throw the gloves away? Got certain toothpaste. Yeah, we gotta inspect the toothpaste, man. I don't think I'm gonna touch the gloves. I mean, damn. I'm trying to think if I should do anything else in here before I leave. We've got a lot of information. I don't think there's much more I can do. I'm gonna try locking it because if it tries to open it and it's not locked.
I don't think I'll need this again.
No. Oh well. Wait, that was not... We're gonna close it, just for that sake. And we're gonna close this. Actually, let's call him.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey. Just a sec. Beth, could you cover for me?
Again?
Pretty please? Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe. What was in it?
A journal.
Oh? Does it say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No, they're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
Refer to their couple.
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so we're probably looking for a room with a double bed then.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, seeing as last Friday was Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So yeah, a lot. I'll need a little more to go on.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
We don't... That's a useless question because we don't know why. We should know about them.
Do you know anything about the cruises?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, I know. Do you, perhaps, have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping? I guess that's what I'm known for now.
Nah, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a better legacy for you.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Okay. I think we left that room the way we're supposed to. I mean, he has pictures, but he's not gonna... He's a PI. He's not gonna be going to front desk being like, she took all of this, and then he's exposing himself. So it's kind of like a...
Forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Catch-22 kind of thing. Oh, yes, that's right. The keys. I remember that. Let me guess. We're gonna run into him on the elevator.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
Oh, yes, the cups. You definitely put that in. Yeah?
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Place the cups. There we go. I don't need all these cups. All signs point to 509. Yes, that's just updating us. We got new... Now we got guest files. Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade is a guest here at the hotel. He's staying in room 505. He seems to carry film rolls around, and he was in such a rush to get somewhere today that he knocked over the vase in the lobby. But other than that, I don't know much about him. I can't deny that I'm curious to know more. Well, Sophia, ask and you shall receive. And... No, now I know Mr. Spade is a stalker, and he's been stalking none other than me. Still can't believe those pictures of me in his bathroom are real. I found out that the name of our guest checked in under Mr. Spade is actually just an alias. His real name is Paul Morgan. People don't check into hotels under an alias unless they have something to hide, right? He made a request to move room 507, but I can't imagine why. Other than having two beds, it isn't that different. He's been sending lots of letters to a woman named Lindsay. Who is she? He in love with her? Seems Lindsay has been dead for 2 years. That can't have been easy to learn. If she was someone he was this desperate to reach out to. He suffers from anxiety, insomnia, memory loss, among other things. Hospital discharge letter also reveals he can be unstable and aggressive. Maybe I should be a little bit more cautious here. Part of me feels bad for him too. He served in the army during World War II. I suppose he has some memories of his time in the war photography, war that are precious to him. Why else would he travel with a photograph of himself and a fellow soldier that he keeps on his bedside table? War definitely left a few scars. Andrew's right. He must have experienced horrific things. It seems he's not only stalking me, but 2 hotel guests as well. He calls them M and H. Followed them all around Montreal, taking extensive notes. Andrew and I are on the right track. The H and M are Mr. Morgan has been tracking stands for Hector and Marcella Cruz. They're a married couple staying in room 509. I've never met the Cruzes or even seen them been in their room since they checked in. So I still have no idea what connection Mr. Morgan's drawn between us. Okay. Oh, this is just all of our clue file stuff. We got lots of information. I think I'm going to go through all of it because there's just way too much to go through. That's just for room 505. This is room 504. Oh, so we're building like profiles based on the rooms and the people that are staying there. Clever.
I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Okay, Missy. Call that elevator.
It's locked. Fine. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Oh, somebody this is open. Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order because of this. I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount.
Beth definitely doesn't want more reasons to have to talk to guests, especially if it involves apologizing.
Okay. A note here. A pair of pants for room 405. Weird thing to write it down on. Has things.
Open sesame? Nope, no luck. The way they look at each other.
Oh,
You
that's
can tell
Wendy and
it's the
Jacques.
real deal.
Come on, Wendy, Jacques. I'm rooting for you kids. Rooting for your crazy kids. Okay.
Off limits.
Supplies down here. I know I'm supposed to go to the break room. I just want to... I'm sorry, but as a gamer, you gotta look around. What is this? Hypocrite bitch.
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents' tonight. So come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. B. Oh, Bernard. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna clean this. Nobody needs to be called that. Okay. And we're going to throw this away.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget. Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Old port. Same as the other guys. Oh, she tore my picture out? Wow.
Yvette's and Susan's
Now we have to
favorite
provide soap to the
activity,
guests. This is
talking
getting
behind
ridiculous.
Other people's backs.
What's next? A hairdryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could look even uglier. Milk break at 3:45. Okay. Caddy. Everybody's lockers open? Can't believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. Too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jacques. He deserves so much better than that stupid whore. And did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo had never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me at the 11:15 smoke break. All of them with their cigarettes and their smoking. Why would they leave their lockers unattended? That's my biggest thing.
This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups? The way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month reward. But either way, this is unacceptable, and I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. But now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jacques say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. Wow. Just, like, nothing else to do.
This shade of red, it matches the message on the door.
So Wendy found out, and she's being, yeah, to show her that she's a hypocrite.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. It's locked. Off limits.
Carol, here's the Chambermaid's Guide I talked about. Come see me if you have any questions concerning the job or the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid. Yvette. Okay. Carol, I hope you are having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a very busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You are all welcome to join us today if you wish, Nicole. Well, she seems at least a little bit nice.
It's locked.
Your sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States. Now he's convinced that our child is a sissy. How is that even possible? The boy is only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin indeed is like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, have a family, live a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Love, Nicole. Okay, well, she's apparently got problems at home.
Off limits. Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker. It's locked.
Everybody's
Being
having...
recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you get through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal Employee of the Month reward from Wendy, Linda. Only reason I tore that off because I knew it would do more harm to Wendy than Eridane's legacy.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Oh, she wants to go to Paris. Okay.
Off limit. Open sesame? Nope.
Yeah, so
no luck.
Gone through all of these. Somebody's crying, I think. I think they're in the toilet.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Well, at least we're a good friend, or at least employee friend. Matt, Rebecca, Susan. Wait a minute. Thank goodness Linda keeps a master key in the locker room in case any of us misplace our own set. I can handle unlock. But why would I want the master set when I should go get my others? But if I have the master set, then I can...
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there. I should be able to open 509 now. Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later.
Well that explains
At least
it.
I can get into 509 now.
Right? Oh, what is this?
Yeah, Linda's not exactly, my door's always open, come on in kind of boss.
That's okay. Uh-oh.
Hey,
oh,
Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew. On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, the requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah, gotcha. What a day, huh? Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505. Pretty exciting as far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
No way. What is it?
The words, hypocrite bitch, in red lipstick. And, I found a red lipstick inside Wendy's locker, so putting two and two together...
Well, Wendy would have the most obvious motive. You'd have to be living under a rock to miss how Linda's been treating her lately.
Yeah, Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember her birthday? Bobby slipped her a slice of cake from the kitchen, and along came Linda to confiscate it, telling Wendy she was doing her a favor. I don't know how Wendy managed to keep her cool.
If it had been me, I probably would have burst into tears.
Yeah, interpersonal conflict makes for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
Oh, we're gonna make some flirtatious options here?
I don't think I get along with everyone, but some people are worth getting friendlier with. Like you.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad not everyone around here thinks I'm a complete bore. Wait till Beth hears this. Well, it was nice to chat. Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product our guest of honor is looking for.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I'll be ready and waiting for your updates on H&M. Take care.
You too.
Ooh. Stay a bit longer. Leave the basement.
Yeah, Linda's not exactly my door's always open, come on in kind of boss.
Right?
Did I remember to punch in this morning? Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there. It's locked.
Helping you. I'm helping you, Wendy.
I really should give Wendy some space.
Anything in these shelves, maybe? I hate when they give you that option because then you're just like, ooh.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
Wendy and Jacques. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see what 509 has to pay for itself. All right. We're gonna have to quickly take a break here for just 1 second. Promise, guys, I will be right back into it. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Still here, still playing. Just be back in 1 minute. And we're back, chat. Okay, sorry for the long delay, but we're back at it. Let's get back to this detective novel of the century here, The Maid from Montreal. Okay, I'm actually really liking this game, not gonna lie. Again, one quick announcement. Anybody who's watching, I'm on the road right now. Well, actually, I'm stranded because of stuff that happened with my tire blowing out on the side of the highway and having to wait for a new set to get delivered to the middle of nowhere. Any case, we are on the road with our supplies, so we got the webcam, we got a little bit of a light source, but I only have the Twitch on my phone for chat. So please, if you are wanting to chat or have a conversation, I can't see anything on YouTube or TikTok. Please message me on Twitch. All right, let's get back to it. I'm excited. All right, 1 second. E-screen. Go. All right, back into the game. You know, I'm just noticing something. Can I video brightness? Move that up a little bit. There we go. Oh my goodness, I thought I was like living in darkness or something. Resolution, video quality high, good. Save and leave. So much better. A little bit of extra brightness never hurt nobody.
Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Good.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
It's a big man. What the shit? Champagne bottles? Okay, well, we'll come back to this one. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, we should do it in order so we don't look conspicuous. We can do this. Super clean, super fast. Alright. Get this bathroom done. Go.
What's the story behind this?
Is that mud or blood? Cannot tell. Throw away. Probably shouldn't have thrown away the shoe, but in the state of this place, I don't think anybody's gonna matter or care. There we go. Sorry for the mess. Kisses. Well, does it look like I care? I like how this game combines a murder mystery with okay, bathroom's done.
Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning.
Well,
that feels like so long ago now.
Really, it was like literally an hour ago. Perfect. Really just school us for talking. These Montreal cab drivers, I swear, I know. I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Mr. Gabriel isn't here to complicate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea. I promise. Leanne, he's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. Okay, so this was some sort of bachelorette party, I'm guessing. That's my best assessment. Pillows. Turn the TV off. Pillows. That. There we go. Pillows.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
And I'm not going home without a prize. Dear my beloved Leanne, Much as I would love to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubbard, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your weekend in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. Yes, don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one. This Valentine's Day, I'm on the... Okay. Just that, because that's sentimental. So, this might have lessened my time, but at least this makes me look like a good employee. Holy Balloonville. Okay. Well, that looks good. I mean, we did a good job. I think we did pretty good. Sure, nothing. Don't need a tissue for an issue. Oh, I thought there was... Oh, that would have been so cool if there was, like, something there. Alright. Good to go. Close that. Check that off the list.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Yeah, you will. Okay, 509. Here we go. Okay. Get this started. Make sure to close the doors.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
It's a receipt for...
No combination, no entry.
Weston.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. One of our more expensive bottles. Was there a special occasion?
Might have been. Definitely not pregnancy, otherwise they're really bad parents. Victor Cruz. All-American Fire and Life Insurance. An insurance salesman. What a load of crock. He was on the couch.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
February.
These pearls, they look absolutely gorgeous on you. Though, I bet you could make anything look good.
Okay. So we got a pearl situation. That's a potential theft.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a co-worker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Paredo and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to, you would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? Exactly. I hope you could be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I'll make your favorite cake, your mother. Hey. Nothing new back there.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Or her.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Close that. Always leave things the way you found them. It's his Montreal vacation. Another coffee cup. I feel like I'm collecting these things. I already know that they went there. Don't need to worry about that. The biggest thing that I'm... He has a crucifix.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Yeah, you should. Guarantee it's not her sleeping on the couch. Just say that right now.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
69 Christopher Street. Dear Mrs. Cruz, wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 20th of September, and thank you for calling it for attention. You're currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold Fernie and John Eastman.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
SOS 5. W is 8. Okay. So number association.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
More boxes and shit and shit and shit. Oh, wait, there was something in there. May needs a flashlight is what she needs. Murder.
Whoever wrote this is as much a reader as they are a doodler.
They did a really good job with this game. Really good job. Yeah. This is a jewelry casing, but there is...
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Oh, shoot. That's why it's...
You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account?
That's a very good question. Okay, we're all good there. All good there.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written. These symbols, they look oddly familiar. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Stranger in the night. She thought she was tracking a killer, but the killer was tracking her instead. That actually sounds like what's happening to us. Let's just make sure this bed is nice, tidy for them when they get back. Flowers, rose petals. There seems to be a missing pillow. Guess we can't do much with that. We should call Andrew. He might know. Oh, we should check the. No, wait, did we clean the bathroom? Oh, I don't think we even went here yet. Ooh, the two-person Kachuzi cub. Kachuzi cub? Hub, you idiot. Make sure we got that nice big scrubby clean. Wait, is it not clean? Oh, it's clean. Clean that toilet. What is
These
this?
are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Love letter. Same toothbrush bed. I must be missing something. Clean this. People are just messing with my mirrors. Standard bathroom clean. Let's go. But I feel like...
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew. Locked. It looks like the code is made up of... Who could blame you for seeking help? These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Okay. It won't even let me...
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
4 letters. Already gone through...
These scribbles don't look random. These symbols, they look oddly familiar.
The... Oh, there's torn up pieces of a letter somewhere. Where could we find them? Oh, we got more.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Yeah, well, I found 2. Damn it, Andrew.
Hello? Hello? Andrew? Is that you?
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Not at all, chat.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute?
No.
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did
she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me check. Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background. Like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know you didn't. Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
Oh, great, Andrew, what?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although...
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, we're making Andrew do all our dirty work. Oh, updates for them. Alright. Else to clean. You got time to lean, you got time to clean. Okay, so pretty much all of this.
What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
Please forgive me. Okay. Very good question. Just stick to the walls and see what we can find. Room has been swept.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
I checked all that. Did I miss in the bathroom? Oh, I see. So it doesn't let you like leave if it's not fully cleaned. Trash cans all affected. Much of it else.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Where could the rest of that note be? Should I check the other garbage cans, maybe?
Oh my god. I'm so horrible. So bad at this. So bad. That's one. Maybe there's another one in the bathroom? Only one I can think of. Yep. Okay, well, this is pretty easy. I mean, come on. You ever done any type of puzzle work? You know, you always start with the corners. But those are upside down, so that goes here. Which means something. That goes down. That. Looks like a music note. Ah. So here. Oh, make sure all of our numbers are upright. Yep. There. There. Yes. The corner and final piece. Go.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Why is she looking at that lamp? So we know that 5 is O. Eight is W. No, 8 is W. No, not Q. Get your head out of your ass. There was a T and an N. But I don't see...
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
H plus and T. map of the doodles. Let's take a look at our inventory. And that's why they give you the different room numbers. Shop stocking. Nope. Iron pills. Nope. No, that's not it at all. Oh man, you're gonna make me go back there, and then I'm in front Morgan, and it's gonna be an Arthur Morgan standoff. Dead redemption. I'll be dead.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
I like how nonchalant she walks.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same
So
set.
2 is
I think
A.
I can use this.
Music note is L. And this weird G thing is a V. Okay. Not that. The like on the post there, Leo. Make sure you close the doors. This is a hotel, not your rumpus room. Okay, if I got that correct. 2 is A. Weird G thing is B. And music note is L. If I'm correct in this, I will leave. This is what I think it says. In the vent next to, I will leave notes in the vent next to what's in to
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
I know the symbols. I got the symbols. I can solve this. Give me a second. Still trying to find missing symbols. I will leave notes in the vent next to not L. What's K? What just happened?
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Power just went out. That's weird. that. Not look.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Aren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
You're a peculiar doodle.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Oh, you have to actually inspect it when you're actually ready to use it. Okay. Did any one of those P? So T. No, is this... Oh, is it interchangeable? Is that why? Totally is too. I will leave notes. I will leave notes in the vent next to...
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles?
I already looked. There's
symbols, maybe.
Power just went out. That was kind of creepy, actually. If I have to go back here a third time, I'm gonna be upset. He says yarn map, then that's usually where we...
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Okay, that's the only ones I can get from there. Oh. You didn't see nothing, Mr. Morgan? Ugh. I already have all this.
Yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the
Oh
wall
my
of
God.
505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
I know I can figure this out. Let's just put it out. What's left? That's the biggest thing. Okay, well it's not Todd. But Tood. F. AK. You can eliminate those. No. No. No, we can eliminate that. No. No. Toot. The only one right now. Actually, we should go back to the SOS.
Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Oh, that's one of the symbols. That's one of the symbols.
Hello eliminate some other things just to make sure. Nothing is 7. 7 is 6. We know that P is T. It's gotta be took. I will leave notes in the vent next to blank took. No, it's not took.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has
Oh
on the
my
wall
God.
of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe. I've definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Yeah, you should take another. I don't want to go back to that room. Already checked that note. Nothing in there. Nothing.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so...
Can I read that? We're gonna go through everything again just to make sure we didn't miss anything, because having to re-inspect everything is...
yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
think these match the symbols on the papers I collected.
Yeah, there it is. Gives me a lot. Mr. Winter, thank you for liking the post. Okay, what's 6? You. Six is you. Okay, we're looking for 7 and a dash. Dash is M. Not F. I think we might be... I think I have this wrong. Okay, we know that 6 is you. Oh. Oh my God. I am the worst detective ever. Okay, chat, I'm just saying it right now. I will leave notes in the vent next to... I can't believe I didn't see it before. Your
I will leave
room.
notes in the vent next to your room.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. It's me.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
What? Awesome. Did you crack it?
It says, I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in a dozen pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think maybe one of them's having an affair?
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
I found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Emptied? No one does that unless they're in trouble. Or traveling.
What do you mean?
Well, they're not home, so they do need their money handy. Plus, a trip can be pretty costly. It's weird, but it could be anything. Did you find something else to back your theory?
I also found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
Okay, it can't be a coincidence that she would withdraw all of her money right after a security breach. Whatever it is they found out, she was willing to pay them to keep quiet about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It could be blackmail for sure. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
I don't think he was hired to find the blackmailer, because he's making notes about them. Blackmailer.